Duni yaudre. Sanade yaar. So today, right now, as of 3:18 p.m. of 7 April, I'm going to be talking about consciousness and the very unrealistic notion of consciousness which a lot of people dwells in their mind. I think consciousness is a very evil trait if you take it in an overloading sense. जैसे कि if you think that you have consciousness to a certain level of extent that you can't keep up with your mind, you are just dwelling upon consciousness, you're just dwelling upon life, you're just dwelling upon questions of reality. It will break down your reality. It will break even from the things that you are doing at the moment, and that will be a very bad thing for you and yourself. This is something that I've always faced because I question a lot about life. I question about the intricacies. I question about the morality. But those things in general are supposed to question when we reach a certain age, when we have certain experiences. And I think during the early 20s, people shouldn't be thinking about that to an extent. I think our life should be like a river. We should keep on flowing it. And even if there are a lot of questions that you want to ask, I think the only answer, you know, that you would find is within yourself only, nothing else. A lot of times you can read on Quora, you can search ChatGPT, you can ask your friends, your families. They will give you certain solutions which you may seem to have work it for you, but it won't be the same solution that you are searching for. And you know, if you are very conscious of what you really want to do, what you really are happy with, I don't think it's avoidable. You would see yourself as a very detrimental aspect of society. You would see yourself as a very capable person of the society without ever doing anything. And that's the very evil trait of consciousness. See, this cigarette can kill you, but it won't kill you unless you light it up, right? Questions like this or thoughts like this doesn't give us that much value unless we compete ourselves into something we want. For example, once you have consciousness, or once some people attain consciousness of certain things, of happiness, for example, they wouldn't look beyond the happiness part in terms of they won't give themselves 100% in terms of taking in more material possession, in terms of taking in more happiness towards gratitude, in terms of finding more connection, in terms of talking to more strangers, building more connections. Those things would matter to a person who's very conscious about their well-being, who's very conscious about happiness. So yeah, keep on flowing. Peace out. Peace out.